Erdogan paving way for fascist state in Turkey by arming vigilantes to hunt dissenters. The new legislation says all civilians who took part in the suppression of the 2016 coup attempt will be exempt from prosecution. But critics say the legislation is deliberately vague, so any future violence by government supporters could be exempt from justice. Main opposition CHP Party spokesman Bulent Tezcan said, "The passing of the decree is tantamount to forming an armed organization with government approval. Such a decree could be passed only in militarist, fascist countries, in dictatorships that threaten society with civilian militias. This decree lays the foundation for such groups. It plants a bomb at the heart of society." Former Interior Minister Meral Akşener, now leader of the right-wing opposition the Good Party, said, the decree could potentially pave the way for a civil war in Turkey. She also claimed there are training camps for pro-government militias in at least 2 Turkish towns, but the government has denied the allegations. One of the most controversial groups some accuse of being a pro-government militia is the People's Special Forces, PO. It was set up after the failed coup and is officially registered as a humanitarian association. Its leader Fatih Kaya served in the Turkish Gendarmerie Special Forces for 10 years. Pictures emerged of him meeting Erdogan and also in battle uniform in northern Syria, which has led opposition groups to question what HO stood for. Mr. Kaya denied the HO as the basis for a pro-government militia group and said he does not own any guns himself. But speaking to the BBC, he said he supported the government's measure to protect those who had taken up arms in its defense. He said, "If someone opens fire at you, you cannot throw roses back at them. You could have committed a crime unwillingly in the heat of that moment. Those people who suppressed the coup attempt should never be prosecuted. Otherwise, who will go out on the streets if the same thing happens tomorrow?" It is estimated that Turkey has around 20 million armed civilians. Hanak Khan, from Umut Vakfi, Hope Foundation, which campaigns against private firearms, says there has been a significant rise in people owning guns in the past 3 years, with pump-action shotguns the best seller. Around 250 people died and 2,196 were wounded when they faced down a coup attempt to overthrow Turkey's leaders. Since then, the government cracked down on alleged coup supporters, dismissing more than 150,000 state employees and arresting some 50,000 people.